basketball, we missed you. The jungle is already in mid-season form. 13th ranked Auburn looks to stay undefeated as they
in the Big South, the transfer from Western Carolina. He's going to have to control the pace of this game, and he'll be matched up against 5'11". That's
come back on the spot. Should have rehearsed the open, I suppose, but the lights out. In fact, most of the Eagles' opponents have done the same. And an offensive board early on, and a beautiful putback by Kelton Telford. Here's Green, shot clock at 7, and a challenge 2. And picking up right where Kessler left off, it's Broom with the block. Push ahead. And an easy bucket. 18 early in the second half. Nice slip. And another block by Broom. And an Auburn takeaway. Broom inside.
Yeah, right. Auburn has had the best record in the SEC over the last 5 years. This year,
picked to finish second in their league this season. And an Eagles turnover for the first time this season tonight. Here's K.D. Johnson. Another glass cleaner.
It's definitely loud in here.
I think Broom got a piece of that one, but the putback, the ball from the perimeter, not how Winthrop wanted to start. And a push ahead. Broom in traffic. He's sweeping up. Corner 3, and that's the first make.
Team of Auburn, who has a plethora of depth, in order for them to get not only into the tournament, that I think here he is with the basketball right now. I think he's one of those guys that helps take him to another level.
Chance Westry on the floor for the first time. Played at Dream City Christian, was a high school teammate a couple years ago, Shaden Sharp, who was kind of one and done by half a year.
As well as anyone over in Israel. And right now you see not only his size.
Excuse me, number 3 in the country. And Westry makes it a 3
basketball game.
Here's Isaiah Wilson, and he's able to draw the foul on Alan Flanagan. So did Drew Buggs, who was at both Hawaii and Missouri and played. Katie off the window, didn't go. And Traore picks up the foul.
Obviously, we're doing the best that they could do at that time, but they didn't quite do all the little inch. Oh, it's the difference in night and day. It's not the X's and O's, it's the Jimmys and Joes, right?
That'll quiet the crowd for just 50-year senior who leads Winthrop in assists. Westry. And Hightower has the board. Other way, 4-on-2. Westry gives it up. Right down the lane. And Cardwell will be going to the line.
Teams relish in that. Right now, Winthrop is trying to find the proper pace that they want to play. Coach
Your foot's always.
No, I was rolling with you. I was waiting for you to finish that, Tom. Remembered for what he did at the football game here earlier. Speaking of football, you had a pretty good game this weekend, didn't you?
Oh, the one here? That was a weird rebound opportunity for Cardwell. Push ahead. Traore. How's your French? Under 16. He's a top recruit. Loose ball will be eventually tied up. And there it is. And it will be. Here's Jalen Williams with the touch. Wow. A little off balance. And had a guy leave to go to the NBA down the G League, and a shove on the baseline on Jalen Williams.
Quote, designer jeans, right? Coming from his father. We all know what he did over at Wake Forest.
Took them to #1 ranking in an ACC title. And recently he said, don't really get a chance to talk much about my dad because everybody wants to tell me their story.
You're going to lose some guys to the transfer portal. You're going to gain some guys as well.
And another offensive board. That was a big concern for Winthrop coming in, trying to keep off their seeding. They've been seeded as high as 11 in the tournament. Big block and another one for Broom. And a couple of pump fakes trying to stay away from Broom. Result is a 3 from Auburn team. Now is 8 of 22. Even the high percentage looks aren't going. 2 bunnies miss. And Auburn's got 6 blocks tonight and a blind shot Falls off short. How
In
do
the SEC, I think he's adjusting to that, but he's been injured, an ankle that has been bothering him. I think he's going to make.
Hightower has it blocked. Another one for Auburn. And an injury for Corey Hightower. Oh, yeah. That's a lot of body. Prosper was the head coach. Corey Hightower in Flint, Michigan, played at Presbyterian early. And then nice scoop. And result is a foul. It's the first charge to Chance Westry.
The fact of the matter is, Colorado won the paint in that basketball game.
And season tour, you've seen all the teams. The way Tennessee looked on Sunday, is that a warning? Or Fleming, transfer from Illinois State. And he'll put it on the floor. Got an erase by Cardwell.
Opportunity to play behind Walker Kessler and learn from Walker Kessler. Well, that's where they're going to have to hang their hat on. And Dylan Caldwell had.
Jabari's off to a great start with Houston. And
defense of the Auburn Tigers.
16 fouls on Auburn. Winthrop.
Yeah, moving gingerly, but it's good to see him fighting through it.
And an easy bucket, just kind of open.
Very strong. He plays physical for his size.
Cardwell got his way in for the dunk. Harrison tried to reverse it. And a follow tip. This is a team.
All in the fit. The offensive rebounds of Middle Tennessee State, along with their turnovers in the second half, as you see a nice finish. Made such huge plays last year, whether it was a finish on the road at Georgia.
Season second team all conference. Especially with the poor shooting. It's 29.
50% from the charity stripe.
Push shot, no. And
yeah, takes a shot in the left side of his face. This player on the floor, he has good physical size as well. That's 230, right? Line up as long as he continues to earn it.
that offseason shin surgery, had a rod insert. 10-0 run early. Winthrop has held pace since.
There's one in particular from the SEC and Keyshawn Bryant.
A ball fake, and it results in a foul.
For him right now, and he's taking full advantage of his opportunity.
We got the Coyotes of South Dakota and Stark Vegas, both games right here on the SEC Network and the ESPN app.
Mississippi State, one of the more athletic and underrated teams in the SEC.
Wendell Green throws. And Winthrop beats the shot clock buzzer. I guess he likes drama, huh? Here's Jalen Williams. It was smooth.
Not a bad look. Auburn just right now coming at Winthrop in waves.
K.D. Johnson in transition. Has to burn. Nope, got rid of it. Shot clock winding down. And it ends up being a bucket for Case and the lob from 40 feet away. And Jalen Williams off the mark. And that's how the half will end. Had a couple of personal fouls in the first. Wow, quick move. Again, at his most comfortable on the offensive end.
I think it's right here. It's just simply knocking down a simple jump shot. The year against Winthrop's big man in Telford.
Yeah, nice seal by Broom. When the ball got reversed, he's in the clock getting late. Wendell Green, good body control, and the tip from Broom does it now for Jasper. Second three of the night.
Glass, and then how about Zepp? Just do it. Known for his defensive prowess, but he's doing a great job offensively.
He's going to step away at the end of the season.
You know, I didn't know that he was going to step away, but I thought into the tournament had some good wins. It was just a situation in which I think Mississippi.
Big opening on his plate with the Auburn football job. Lane makes one of two. Jabari had. You could see the evolution of his game. And they should have plenty of depth again this year. Jasper sort of conflict. He said, listen, we tell these guys coming in, don't come here. That's Talford with another 6. And Claxton draws the foul from Zepp Jasper. A lot of depth of that.
You see that, and you can't think, you can't not think of NIL because of so many people doing it across the country. But
they started giving out stars, so that's a big get. The Razorbacks. Auburn was one of its finalists, and an injury out on the perimeter. A little inadvertent. Was that the elbow they got him, or the shoulder? Had to have been the elbow, right?
It was quick.
And he had a block from behind by Talford. Auburn gets it back. What a spin. Great pass inside. And Trejo will go to the free throw line.
Two-play quarterback.
Yeah.
Enough minutes. I don't see that from this Auburn team right now. I think it's going to make them better as the year goes on. And Janai Broome really showing you.
So much so that Wilson finally walked by one of the officials and said, hey, man, can we get this guy to calm down? Traore had it stripped.
Tennessee, Colorado, we talked about that. TCU goes down as well.
Yeah, Northwestern State got him.
You want a guy like KD Johnson. You love guys that don't shy away from the physical contact, and Janai Broome is
played for the Spurs and the Rockets too. That is
like to ask that type of question, you know.
Claxton with the follow tip. You've got enough people in your phone.
And you have the conversation.
I won't tell anybody. Just harassing defense by Auburn here in the second half. Lane's leaner is Talford. And Broome picks up the foul. 90 miles an hour in his big body Cadillac with Jan riding shotgun, and we made it with plenty of time to spare.
Absolutely.
Good cut. Oh my gosh, he jumped right over him. And then a walk.
Yep, definitely moved that left pivot foot. Well, so busy looking at Janai Broome jump over him.
Just 4 for 15 from deep. Trejo all alone. Just battling in with Broome.
Nice.
And quick ups by Lane. With a 5-on-3, shoots a 3. Babangbola has it knocked away. And Pearl able to go. Wilson had another one challenged. Wendell Green, numbers, 3, got it.
About the threes, Winthrop has seen this before. Penn State had a program record 18 threes. And I think it's going to be a league that once again has 7+ teams into the tournament. The question will be, have his team prepared. He's a guy that coaches with a different motor. You know, players that play with a different motor, he coaches with a different.
Three ball goes.
Wow.
Houston. Winthrop showing more zone in the second half than they did in the first. Cardwell lost the hand. Trying to hold on the road against Temple. That one's late, and there's a splash down for you. Nice pass. And Lane taking advantage. No quitting him. He's got 8.
Nice pass.
And Cardwell throws it down. From Morehead State. Auburn holds Winthrop to just 36%.